Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new pair of earbuds from SuperEQ, which is the Q2 Pros. And these are going to be true wireless earbuds with active noise canceling. And they're also going to be giving you, ANC transparency modes, as well as 12mm drivers, the base 4 mics, 30 hours playtime with the case included. I'll get into the individual battery in just a second, but touch controls as well. And these are going to be packed in a small box right here. It's a teal color with the earbuds on the front, which does say Q2 Pro. And these are from the company called SuperEQ, also a sub-brand of One Audio, which I'm really a big fan of. I do like their sound quality because they tend to engineer really good sound quality for all types of music heads like myself, right? I'm a huge fan of music and listening to good music with some good headphones and stuff like that. And so these will offer that. These will offer a really good listening experience, and the unboxing experience is pretty straightforward. We get a matte black case inside of the box, which is cool, and this little plastic piece that you just have to kind of slide off real easy. And then you can see right here we do have that matte finish with the gold color on there, with the Type-C on the back as well. And honestly, this is a nice small form factor in my pocket. I felt like I kind of forgot it was there after maybe 2 minutes or something like that. Once you put it in your pocket, it basically disappears. And you can see that the buds are a decent size. Those drums from the buds are pretty solid. We're gonna get 12mm large aperture driver for extra high fidelity sound, and it's gonna help you out when you're listening to your favorite tracks, hip hop, EDM, alternative, heavy metal, whatever. But this is the unboxing experience is pretty good because not only that, they're going to give you the Type-C charging cord as well as some extra ear tips, and you're also going to get the user manual. So I did think this was pretty cool that they did offer premium sound with dynamic bass in these, and I'll kind of describe how the sound quality is. But you would first have to rip off this blue tape so that they can connect to the charging pins inside of the case, and then once you do that, you will get a connection, and the LED light will actually, blink to blue. It'll go from white to blue on the right side, and then when you take out the left one, all you have to do is peel off the tape as well to remove that tape from the pin. And once the pin is exposed, it will go right into the case nice and easy. Now, one of the things I did notice about the case on here is that it doesn't hold the buds as strong as some other high quality case earbuds. But one of the things you're going to notice about the case is that it's pretty solid, and so is the earbuds. So I wouldn't pay any attention to that because it doesn't reflect the quality that you're getting from the actual music. So in addition to the Type-C charging cord in here, we do get some ear tips as well, and they're going to be large ear tips and small, but the ones that come on the earbuds are going to actually be the medium sized ones, right? So once you connect that, you will see the blinking LED indicator. If one is blinking on the left side, that means it's at 25%. One in the middle, that's pretty much like halfway, 50%. And when the third one is blinking, that basically means that it's at 75% or whatever. So, once they're not blinking at all, and you get a full white strip across it, then it's at 100%, right? So pretty straightforward to read that. And the ear tips are made of this silicone material, and they are, they don't feel cheap. They don't feel like they're gonna rip or something like that, or any it doesn't feel like they're gonna feel crazy in your ear. It's gonna be very comfortable. A really nice soft ear tip on here as well. So taking them out the case, it's gonna be, isn't the magnet on the case to the earbud, like I mentioned before, isn't gonna be too strong, but changing out the ear tips is pretty straightforward as well, but you can take out the earbud just by squeezing the front of it, and then it'll like basically pop right off, and then you can just kind of squeeze the other do it with the new tip, squeeze it on, just pop it on, and it will fit like a perfect match on either one of the earbuds, the large, the small, or the medium. And so I did that to replace the medium ones, because I tend to have a larger sized space to fill inside of my ears. So I definitely wanted to have a better, suction when it came to the passive noise cancellation as well. But just keep in mind, these are going to have that hybrid active noise cancellation as well as the transparency mode, which is going to basically help you hear things around you in different environments, and basically be able to hear people talking as you're listening to your music. You could also hear the wind. You could also hear different sounds like engine noises, fan noises, with the transparency mode on as well. So I did notice that when I did turn on that feature, that I was able to hear the transparency mode. So basically these did have some really cool modes in them. The only thing that was kind of sucked was that if you put some extra strength on that case upside down, those things will fall out automatically. But the first thing you're going to notice is you will get an extremely good seal because of the size of these. They're going to fit right inside of your ear. Now, if you have a small ear with a small opening in there, then these probably I wouldn't recommend. I would probably recommend like the stem style earbuds for you, because these tend to be for people with larger ears like myself, and I do find these to have a really nice seal when I put them in. And once they were in there was pretty much nothing you could do to get them out, unless you just pulled it out with your two fingertips. But they don't fall out by themselves or anything like that. If you put a shirt on, 9 times out of 10 it might not come off unless you hit it from the I was gonna say hit it from the front, but pause. But like basically you could just, if you put on a shirt and it pops off, that's probably the only way it'll come off, but only from the front. And basically these are gonna have that really nice seal. Like when you're in the gym, you get IPX5 water resistancy as well. So if you're the type of person that sweats like me a lot, you don't have to worry about that. And the seal that these produce along with the ANC feature is pretty crazy, because somebody was talking right to the left of me, and when they were talking, I didn't even know they were talking. I couldn't hear voices, I couldn't hear wind noises, I couldn't hear fans, anything that you were doing with the ANC on, it's going to block that out. And I did notice it was a really strong ANC on here, so there's no way to make it like a lighter ANC. It's just that one mode, but it's really effective as well. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is a mic test with the SuperEQ by One Audio's, the Q2 Pros, and these are going to be an active noise cancellation earbud, hybrid active noise cancellation earbud with some really cool features. But let me know how the microphones sound right now. We are using the microphones from these guys, the Q2 Pros, and these are going to be really cool. They're going to have transparency sound and active noise cancellation. But let me know how the microphones sound on these guys. Now, let me know how the mics did on here, but one of the things that I gotta say that's pretty cool is that, you will get that dual mics on each earbud, which you'll be able to hear other people through very easily. It's gonna have the, voice isolating microphones inside of it. So it has both of the buds have 2 mics in each bud, and they work together to basically lift your voice up and make it able to cut through noise, so that if you're in a loud environment, you'll be able to hear loud and clear through the earphones no matter what. So that's one of the things that I like about the 4 voice isolating microphones on here, is that they will elevate your voice over background noises. So really good microphones on here, strong build quality with these guys, as well as a strong case that'll, and I forgot to mention that these will last 11 hours with a single charge, but with the ANC on, it'll last 8 hours on the ANC mode. And you can also get 3 additional charges with these guys as well, with the charging case that they do provide and do offer in the bundle. And so, like I said, if you're the type of person who likes to be outdoors and you want to hear, your environment, but still be able to listen to your music, then you can use the transparency mode on these, which will let in the ambience and give you the awareness of your surroundings as well. So you can hear like an announcement from, a subway or an airport or something like that. But you can also listen to the premium sound of these, which is going to have 12 millimeter large apertures for deep bass, pristine mids, and crisp treble. So I had no issues when it came to listening to these. Honestly, giving you my humble opinion, these are really solid, and I really like them because of that 11 hours battery life. But let me know what you guys think about the SuperEQ Q2 Pro Bluetooth 5.2 headphones, ANC, and transparency. And I'll get right back with you. I'll show up in the comment section, subscribe and get notified, and I'll get right back with you later, group. Peace.